Congratulations. Your application for an entry to the Bank of America Chicago Marathon has been selected. I guess I'm running a marathon too next year. Today is the day we find out whether or not we got into the Berlin Marathon. We both, me and Kian, signed up for the lottery, so we're gonna check our email at the same time and see if we get in or not.
Oh, my name was not drawn.
Oh, you didn't get it? Your name was not drawn.
Not today.
No marathon for me next year.
What about you, Chicago?
We'll see. That's tomorrow. Application selected. Oh, deario. Guess we're going to Chicago.
Woo-hoo.
Now the question is, do I run it for fun or do I try and PB? I cannot believe I got into the Chicago Marathon. I'm pretty sad that I didn't get into Berlin, but of course I can't always have it my way. So yeah, Chicago Marathon 2024 in the fall. It's gonna be half Ironman, and then it's gonna be my wedding, and then it's gonna be Chicago. So I'm super excited to see what 2024 is gonna be like. It's definitely gonna be a roller coaster of a ride. So week 7 is officially over, so let's see how this past week went. I did a total of 8 activities, which equates to 67% of all the activities that was scheduled for last week. I did shuffle around my workouts. Mondays are usually meant for swimming, but I decided to schedule yoga. And even though yoga was scheduled, I didn't complete it, mainly because it's just been so chaotic at home. Like, we have some home projects happening, so it's just kind of been a mess at home, and I wanted to prioritize that and other life things, because when life is not organized, then my training just kind of gets out of hand and I become too stressed. I definitely don't want that, because that eventually leads to injuries. Trust me, I've been there, I've experienced it all, and it's not pretty. So then on Tuesday, I had a run and a strength session scheduled, and Tuesday was a little bit crazy because I had to fit in my run and strength before work, because I was actually going into the office that day. So I had to get up at like 5 in the morning, which I typically don't. I usually wake up around 7:30 or even 8, but this time I really had to force myself to get up super early. I couldn't do a workout in the evening because me and my fiance decided to plan a holiday activity after work, so we had to go straight to that after our day at the office. But I was actually surprised and really happy that I was able to fit in a workout early in the morning, especially in the dark, because I rarely do that. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then on Wednesday, surprise, surprise, I did not do a swim session because I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I was just, again, not motivated to leave the house and go to the pool, but I did manage to get in 30 minutes of biking. In this ride, I did 6 minutes of warm up, and then I did intervals of 30 seconds on the left leg and then 30 seconds on the right leg, and then repeated that 6 times with 3 minutes easy spinning in between. And that was pretty good. But yeah, I am loving these 30-minute rides versus like the hour riding that I did like a couple of weeks back, because there's just too much too soon. Whereas this 30 minutes every now and then is a lot more manageable, especially because I'm just starting out. So yeah, then I know in a couple weeks time we're gonna start to pick it up to like an hour. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Good morning, happy Thursday. Today I am scheduled for a 30-minute run. We're gonna build on last week's run, where now I'm gonna have 15 minutes running at zone 4. Last week it was the last 10 minutes, so we're gonna lengthen the amount of time I'm running in zone 4. So we'll see how this goes. I totally dressed wrong for the weather. I thought it was cloudy. It's raining. 5 more minutes and then we're gonna head into zone 4. 30 minutes done, dusted. That was so hard. And I also had poor planning on my part, because now I have a meeting to run to. This is the downside of not doing my workouts in the morning before work and just trying to fit it in between meetings, or if I have a lull at work, like say a lunch break, because of these surprise meetings that I sometimes have. So sometimes I can't back out of that meeting or decline. And this time I actually couldn't decline this meeting because this was a mandatory team meeting. So I was really rushing to get this done. And then right after my run, I had to go straight into this meeting and I was all sweaty. And yeah, it was just, sometimes it can just be stressful. So I'm hoping in 2024, one of my New Year's resolutions is to try and get in my workout as early as I can before work. So that way I don't have to play like this juggling game between meetings and doing work and then doing my workout. So hopefully I can be a bit more organized come the new year. So I officially started my holiday vacation on Friday. It's just nice to completely unplug from work and not having to look at it until the new year, which meant I had a lot more time to fit in my training. And oh my goodness, I cannot believe I actually did a full swim session. I did everything prescribed in the Motive app, except I changed up the intensities. I kept it fairly easy for the most part since I feel like I haven't swum in forever. So I did the distance, but not necessarily the effort that was in the plan. So now I'm gonna go home, eat something because I'm hungry now, and then I'm gonna go and do my bike workout. I didn't realize I didn't have a lot of time on Friday because I had to do a little bit of reset in the home because my fiance and a couple other friends were actually driving down to Seattle. So that meant I actually had to rush a little bit. So after my swim, I fueled a little bit and then set up my bike inside. I wanted to go outdoors, but I was rushing. So I just set up my bike inside and then fit in a ride in. I don't remember what the ride was. Let me just see here. So yeah, it was about 15 minutes of easy riding at zone 2 and then the last 15 minutes riding with a heart rate at the middle of zone 2. So yeah, it was fairly steady, nothing crazy. I was just so happy that I actually fit in my swim because that was a rare occasion of actually leaving the house to go for a swim. Good morning. So we are obviously in a different gym.
It's our home gym.
It's not our home gym. Yeah, Keen and I are actually in Seattle. We are spending some time here to check out a Christmas village in Leavenworth with some friends. They're actually still asleep, so we thought we'd get a session in. I wanted to get in a run and then a strength session, but I forgot shoes. So I'm probably just gonna do strength and mobility because that's definitely one of the things I want to prioritize during this off season. I did see that there is a Peloton, so I don't know if I'll fit in like a 20-minute ride, but we'll see. Working out while traveling can be pretty difficult, but I'm super happy that I actually fit in my strength and mobility training while I was down in Seattle. I did try one of those Peloton workouts for about 5 minutes. I didn't have enough time to fit in 20 minutes of riding because we actually had to get ready and leave to drive about 2 hours to go all the way to Leavenworth to check out that Christmas village. And oh my goodness, I could not believe the crowds. There was so many people, but it was nice to get a feel of the holiday vibes. And as you can see on Sunday, I did not fit in a workout because we spent the entire day driving back home and we were stopping along the way to do some Christmas shopping and just shopping in general. And by the time we got home, I was just so tired. I couldn't even fit in a yoga flow or anything. So we just called it a day and we just went to bed. So that wraps up my week 7 of half Ironman training. This was a little bit on the lower end, but again, we are in peak holiday mode. So right now I'm just trying to focus on recharging mentally, spend time with my family and friends so that way when the new year hits, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So we'll see how the next couple weeks go. I do anticipate that this week is gonna be fully focused on holidays and Christmas and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a later one. Bye!